It's a busy week in the world of European soccer. Hello everyone, I'm Drew Goldfarb, joined by Taylor Smith, and today we're getting into a preview of the 2019 Champions League final, as well as a major news story from La Liga in Spain. Taylor, let's start with the Champions League final as Tottenham takes on Liverpool this Saturday. First prop bet we want to touch on is, will both teams score in the Champions League final? What are the odds looking like, and which side do you prefer?
The odds on both teams to score is minus 140. The odds on not both teams scoring is even. These are two of the more high-scoring teams in England. Liverpool probably have the best attack in all of Europe. Tottenham are getting Harry Kane back for this game, who may be the best goal scorer in all of England. We're not sure how fit he'll be, if he'll start. This is his first game since early April. So that obviously matters quite a bit. The Spurs manager still hasn't said whether Harry Kane will start the game or not, but I do think both teams will score. Both meetings between the teams finished 2-1 during the Premier League season, so I'll take yes at minus 140 on both teams finding the back of the net.
So with that in mind, as another prop bet that you can wager on, it's what the exact final score line will look like. So which options jump out to you as good value picks, or just the best options there are?
So the option with lowest odds, the most likely outcome according to the odds, is Liverpool winning 1-0 at plus 700. You have 2-0 at plus 850, Liverpool 2-1 at plus 750. The most favorable Tottenham win is 1-0 at plus 1100. I like the value in Liverpool 3-1 at plus 1400. I think they're just the better side overall. Tottenham, this is their biggest game maybe in the club's history. They haven't really been in a game like this before. I don't really take that into account so much, but I think just on the balance of the entire season, I think Liverpool is considerably better. So I like the 3-1 scoreline at plus 1400. I think that's pretty good upside.
Final question for this match. It's a big one, and I think it was at least partially just answered. Who will win the Champions League final? I know Tottenham is coming in as pretty big betting underdogs in the money line for this one, correct?
Yeah, Tottenham's at plus 301 to win outright. Liverpool minus 111. The regular time draw plus 240. I like Liverpool here, as alluded to earlier. They finished with 25 more points in the league than Tottenham. They scored, I think, 22 more goals and allowed 12 fewer, I believe, 17 fewer. So just, on both sides of the ball, they've been superior. I think they have the better coach in Jurgen Klopp. As mentioned previously, we don't know if Kane's going to feature much, if he'll start, if he'll come on at halftime. Obviously he's the best player Tottenham have to offer, and if he's limited at all, then that's just another, thing in favor of Liverpool. So the odds indicate Liverpool's a heavy favorite, and I think it's kind of foolish to just go against that.
Let's move on to La Liga, and a huge bit of news that broke this week as multiple players and former players have been arrested on charges of match fixing in the first and second divisions. Obviously a huge deal to see match fixing at any level, even more so when it's at the highest levels of soccer in Spain. What can you tell us about this whole situation?
So this kind of started last year in a match in the second division of Spanish soccer between Huesca and Nastic, I believe is how you say those names. Huesca had already secured promotion into the top flight. Nastic were fighting relegation. Nastic wound up winning the game 1-0, and there was an unusual amount of money coming in on Nastic from foreign countries, which tipped off suspicious betting activity monitors. That kind of snowballed, and a bunch of people got implicated, including some people that have been involved with Real Madrid in the past. But none of the big-name teams were really directly involved. Your Barcelonas, your Atleticos, Real Madrid, as presently constructed, is not involved. So it's not as huge a deal as maybe the Italian soccer one from over a decade ago that involved Juventus actually getting relegated to the second division of Italy. But it's a big deal. Obviously, match fixing is something that we have to take seriously, especially, with the way sports betting is growing in this country. But it's not as big a deal as it could have been, but it's still obviously not something you want to see.
Taylor Smith, thank you very much. You can find more from Taylor in his articles online at gamblingsites.org. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Odds On Favorites YouTube channel, and let us know your pick for the Champions League final in the comments below. I'm Drew Goldfarb. He's Taylor Smith. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.